Scrapbookers, it's Katie Scott, and it is March 2015, and I'm working on my Calvinball layouts for Get It Scrapped. And if you don't know what Calvinball is, go over to getitscrapped.com and you can see all about it. This layout, I spent about the first 10 minutes wondering what to do, and then I kind of got it put together. So for this one, you'll need an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, one photo, and then like a little, journaling pack. I used this by Basic Gray. This one's called Capture, but another really great line. I kind of mixed it in with Persimmon by Basic Gray. A lot of the same colors, even though this says it coordinates with Spice Market, it totally coordinates with Persimmon as well. So there you go. There's the page. Go get your supplies and let's start scrapbooking. Yay. Hey scrapbookers. So today I'm going to scrapbook this picture. I had just done that Halloween divided pocket page, which I did another video for. And while I was getting that one done, I grabbed this page that was like a half-baked page that I started doing a long time ago. And I was going to put it here, put the photo here. But honestly, I don't know why. I'm just like, nope, I don't want to do that. So I am going to just put this back with my fall-themed papers. And then I already had like the Basic Gray Persimmon, which does have some Halloween stuff to it. So I have a lot of embellishments from there. And those were already out from my last project. And so I started looking through this little Capture, which is not Persimmon, but it's I don't know. It's also Basic Gray. So I just kind of liked the stories, and then I saw this one, and I liked the I just liked it. So it says, seems like only yesterday, absolute awesomeness. And this really could describe, like, she used to think I was so awesome, and now, not so much. So I kind of thought that I could do a page, kind of, let me see, 20 sheets. I don't know if they're all different or not. These actually coordinate, yeah, that's the same. So let's pull the other side of that one, and it would go something like that. I don't know if that's really how I want to make the page, but it kind of starts to give you a, do this. We'll see. But let's start putting it together. I did also pull these papers. I'm not sure if I'm going to use those. And then, just for something like that's not the same, I pulled the Teresa Collins pack, and this includes papers and embellishments. So some of the packs that I put together are just I think I just need to trim that down just a little bit. I'm thinking I want to go something like this with it. Maybe. I like dark borders, but I also think I want to do an 8.5 by 11 sheet instead of a full sheet. Let me just see what else I have in this little packaroonie. Packaroonie and cheese. That's something my kid would say. Okay, that's a totally different vibe. Way too much pink. We don't want that. Yeah, I think I like the lighter versus the darker background for this. But I do like to use dark backgrounds, but not this time, perhaps. I'm not sure I'm going to use any of this Teresa Collins stuff. Although, I gotta say, I really do like it. Oh, maybe this one. if this one doesn't do, then I'm just going to grab a, nope. I'm just going to grab like a white piece of cardstock. I say that, and then I'm not really going to do it. I'm going to keep looking, which is not the right thing to do. Yeah, it's taking me a little bit to get into the flow of Project Life, or not Project Life, but Calvinball. And I will say I don't know. Alright, I'm going back over here across the room. You're like, why are you doing that? Oh, because, I don't know. Alright, I just pulled 2 pieces of paper. Oh, that's really beat up, isn't it? I like the tone of it though. And I could see something like this happening. Maybe. I think I'm getting too cluttery with it though. Let's go back to that idea of just the white cardstock. Ugh, across my room I go. Doing all the things I say, like, don't do this, don't do that, and then I go ahead and do them. Yeah, that happens. Alright. Okay, here we go. So, here's some plain old white cardstock in 8.5 by 11. I'm going to keep that handy. Now I don't know if this is going to fit. I don't think it's going to. We might have to go with a whole 12 by 12 layout. Maybe. Alright, I know. Driving myself crazy here. But this kind of just shows you, like, this is how scrapbooking actually happens. Can this work? No. I feel like this can work if I can just move a little bit of this around. My adhesive situation is still a problem. Haven't gone out yet, and neither has my husband. I keep hoping that he'll go do my errands for me so I don't have to leave. But yeah, I went and I watched a History Channel show with him about how, like, a lot of modern inventions were invented. It was really good, actually. He loves to watch a lot of the things on History Channel, like Ancient Aliens and stuff like that, and I don't really tolerate that at all. I'm so sick of it. But I like the actual history shows, and so he was watching one that I had recorded. So I was like, oh, I'll watch that with you. So I maybe could have gotten more done today, but I didn't. Okay. Oh my goodness. I don't think I want to use this. I don't know if I ever will. Grr. So I'm putting that back again, like for the 3rd time. Okay, here's another idea. What about if I just, 8 minutes of hemming and hawing. And that's what takes long in making the layout, not actually making it. What if I just do it on the side? And it goes something like this. Okay, so when I start to get a notion of, yeah, I sort of like that, that's a good time to start sticking things down. And you get even the slightest inkling. Do that. So that is my advice. And I'm going to go ahead and do the journaling right quick on this one. Look at this disaster. All right, hold on. I'm going to pause you for a sec. Okay, I'm back. So I do my videos in real time, which means, you know, I turn on the record button and then I start working on the page. Sometimes I'll already have a photo ready. Not always, though. Just to get me kind of started. And sometimes I'll have some supplies pulled, but sometimes you'll see me and I won't have any of that done yet, and that's where I feel like I can really show you how if you can just keep going, it can happen. You can get it done. I used to say that I was a really fast scrapbooker, and maybe by the end of this month I will be again. But honestly, I feel like I haven't been a fast scrapbooker in a long time now. Sadly. Sad but true. Okay, I've had these like chalkboardy stickers for so long. I know it seems like that trend hasn't been around forever, but I have had these stickers for a zillion years, it seems like. So I'm going to get them used up over on this side of the page. They look interesting on the back. I don't know the name of the manufacturer, but I bet it's Me and My Big Ideas. Who they actually, like, I think they started off like a way long time ago with really hokey looking, what do you call it? Like hokey looking, like paper dolls kind of things. And now I feel like they make a lot of really cool looking stuff. Wondering if I want to extend this the whole way. I think probably not. And then we'll just I'm not sure I'm going to use that after all. Let's see. So yeah, I can feel the day already ticking away like really fast, and I can feel like, oh, I don't know how many pages I'm going to get done. Trying to see how I want this to be. with one of those black stickers underneath it. How about that? Something like this. Oops. Move this just a little bit. I know. I gotta get a lot less careful, I think. Which I can be, but sometimes it takes a little bit of getting into practice of it. Yes, it does. Okay. And you know what else it takes? Just getting it, like letting go of a lot. Letting go of a lot of like your perfectionist tendencies, even if you're not somebody who feels like they have a lot. Like I don't really feel like I'm all that perfectionist-y, but I can be. So yeah, we watched this thing called The History of Ordinary Objects, and it was really interesting. I love history. Have I mentioned that? I do. Okay, let's keep on trucking here. Cut off this little thingy. No, he looks pretty awkward and too long. Well, you know what's happening is if I stick it down and then pull it back up, it really kind of messes up the paper. That's not good. It doesn't really fit, but I really want it to. I really want to put it there, but it doesn't seem like it's fitting. It's really adorable, the little owl. But I don't feel like it fits. So, oopsies. Not going to use that up. I think it would be nice to have a little something dangling there. And even like another little layer of like thingamabobs over here. Let's see. Okay, this is Best Day Ever, which I think is thrown around like probably way too much. But my daughter wanted to have matching outfits with me this year, and it was totally her idea. So I think that kind of qualifies. I'm not really sure where this can go though. But I like it. But I'm not sure if it's working. Oh my gosh. I need like little tiny thingies to hang down, and I don't, these aren't tiny enough. Does that work? Oh, it kind of does. Halloween good stuff. Okay. And this is love. Let's see if we can cram that under there. Okay, we're getting closer here. All right, I'm gonna start writing now. You're probably like, yes, please do. Maybe one more thing. Oh, here's another one that says, the best day ever. And I'm back. I really think, you know, I should maybe give up my desire to be a fast scrapbooker, because I think the thing is I used to be and I'm not anymore, and maybe I should just let it go. What do you think? Or maybe not. Maybe like not during Calvinball you shouldn't. I don't know. I kind of think that my days of fast scrapbooking are kind of over. I talk about it a lot, huh? You must be sick of listening to it. If you listen to my videos in order, I've been complaining about this kind of a lot lately. Like, oh, I need to be faster, faster, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm sure that gets a little boring. I'll just, maybe if I don't worry about it. All right, I'll talk about other things. How about that? Like what? I don't know. I think maybe it gets me nervous to think about how fast I'm going. Let's go with that. Maybe I'll be faster if I don't worry about it. I'm gonna do that. I do feel like my adhesive situation is crazy. I don't have enough, and yeah, I don't have enough. I need to replenish supplies. I think when I do buy stuff like adhesive, I just buy like so much of it that then I don't have to worry about it for a long time. So then when I start to have to worry about it again, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Where do I buy it? You know, I have to kind of go back and totally reinvent the wheel with it. Okay, this little Brad has, this little piggy has leaves. How cute are they? Pretty cute, I will say. Just thinking of where I want to put them. I think right here. That's so weird. It is a little bit. So I have my doggy here next to me. She seems to like me more than she likes Charlie, which I think kind of drives him a little bit crazy. because our old dogs really liked him. I mean, they liked me for sure, but you know, given the choice between hanging out with him and hanging out with me, they would always choose him. And this dog, Jessie, she will choose me like by a long shot. Even like when and I don't really like dog kisses, but she would like much prefer to kiss me than him, and it drives him nuts because he loves dog kisses. She's like, she'll give him one like kind of out of obligation, but she kind of would prefer to give me a kiss, like a lot of kisses. No. So I like my Jessie girl, and she likes me. That's fun. And so this is kind of the same idea as like my daughter, just like my dog. No, my old dogs, but she really likes my husband. Like, you know, she's a daddy's girl. It's true. And, you know, she thinks I'm okay, but she'd prefer dad, you know. But this Halloween, she really surprised me, and she wanted me to dress like her. And so that was like, I was pretty happy about that. There we go. So I have 3 Brads on there. Feeling successful about that. One of the things, so Calvinball's over at Get It Scrapped, as you probably know if you're watching this video. And one of the things Debbie Hodge is always saying in the office hours is put a Brad on it. So I put 3 Brads on it. How's that? Pretty good, huh? So, dun da da da, and I can already tell that Calvinball is going to make my scrapbooking area into a crazy mess. Okay, so it seems like only yesterday that the kids thought I was cool. Nowadays, not so much. The preteens seem to thrive on, so let's just say 10, 31, 14. So, okay, seems like only yesterday that the kids thought I was cool. Nowadays, not so much. The preteens seem to thrive on the idea that parents aren't cool. So I was especially delighted when Allison insisted that I get a matching goddess Halloween costume. Yay for me. And I usually do a little mom. And I guess I will write when I wrote this. Okay. How do we like this? We call that done? Maybe. One thing I would like to get used is maybe some of these. But also, so I have these leaves that I'm dying to use up, I guess. But I also have all of the stuff that I kind of junked up my Thermoweb sticky dots with. So let's see. Okay, yeah. So we do have like these, see all these metallic leaves on our costumes. So when I was doing that Jenny Bolin kit, I did a bunch of cuts on my silhouette, and I used the gold foil, and a lot of them had like a leaf motif. because it was, you know, fall and Halloween and stuff like that. So I think those are going to work. Let's see if I have another one. And I do have a bunch of leaves in here too. So it might be cute to do two, because there's two of us. Maybe we can get that going here under that little leaf brad thingy. Okay. Yep. And then one more. I think like this. So I have to make it look like it's tucking under. You hear Jessie? She's like, oh. She's like, just take me for a walk. What are you doing? Oh, I just said it and she put her head up. Like, I think that's maybe why she likes me so much better, because she loves to go do that. And my old dogs, they loved it too, but not to the extent that she does. I mean, like, she really loves it. You know, like, that's her absolute favorite thing to do, because there's always a chance that she could catch a possum, which is her avid hobby. Like, I like scrapbooking, she likes catching possums. Okay, and then can we get some gold dots on here? I don't know, I think that's going to be too much. Oh, there's some more pumpkin things. Okay, and here's some sparkly things that I feel like should work, but I don't honestly know where to put them. So I'm going to call this done. Ta-da! Done. Okay, so that's an 8.5 by 11, and it is like in the horizontal position. That's fun for a little difference. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll be back.